We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the New York Giants. Set for football now on a rainy Sunday afternoon. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27. You talk about this Giant defense. They were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
2nd and 9 now. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Certainly worth noting he's now 1 catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career. On first down, Cartwright. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Well, this defense for the Giants, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. Online, but off the crossbar, no good. A long-range effort denied 3 points at the very end. All things considered, a pretty good kick, just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck, and unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
2 sides to every coin. This is the bad side of missing the 58-yarder. Now they start at the 48. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. Brought down on the play by Deron Bland. Well, kind of a quirk in the schedule. These two division rivals didn't see each other much of the year. Their first meeting was just a few weeks ago, back in Week 14. And it was the Giants with a road victory, so they'll look for the sweep here in MetLife Stadium. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Off play action, it's Howell. He finds his man, complete. It's Barnett. A big play there for the Giants. 42 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. And they'll run again. And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. A great effort there. With touchdown number 27, that ties Priest-Holmes for the third most in a single year. And the Giants will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point attempt here still to come. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
On the ready.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Cartwright, a short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. You talk about this Giant defense. They were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
I don't know what the actual percentages are. I don't know the analytics on when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches have always told me, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%.
On 3rd down, Cartwright. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
Here we go.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready, ready. Let go.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Saw the linebacker Damone Clark coming through with a stop.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Well, they have the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. They'll try the left side. Dawkins. Powering forward. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
First down, how to throw. They'll set up the screen for Dawkins. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's second down. Now a handoff up the middle. Dawkins. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. The Giants at 15-1 on the year. And I tell you, it has been a few months now since they've tasted defeat, and they are without question the hottest team in football.
And I'm really not sure who's going to beat them right now, because to me, they have to be the favorites to go all the way, because they're not just beating teams, they're dominating them. It's been fun to watch them play, not just in their winning, but how they're getting it done.
28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Howell. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, he'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
2nd and 10. Howell, he'll look to throw it. Flushed out right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
Another throw for Howell. Got it. Puts it on the carpet. It's out. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And hopefully for both sides, not a sign of things to come, Charles. This morning, it was so perfect outside, but we knew this weather was coming, and we see the effects of it here early on.
And I wonder if how perfect it was this morning has psychologically fooled everyone. You know, it's almost like even though we were told the weather was coming, and you know the teams knew it as well, then maybe they got fooled and thought, it's going to be okay. And now they're probably a little upset that it's out there.
Because warm-ups were dry.
Oh, well, dry. Now you've got to make the change up, and it's the first quarter. Might take them a little time to settle in on their focus and concentration.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it 2nd down and 12.
Come 19! Come 19!
Back to throw now in his own end zone. There's a nice move, and he's going to be out of bounds up past the 5. It'll be a gain of 5, 3rd and 7 now. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On 3rd down, Cartwright. And he will have the first down here as he's up to the 15. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8. And now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Cartwright, and the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. They'll set up a throw. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
And he's got it. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And Howe will throw it. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. A big win there defensively on 2nd and goal. A loss of 7, and it brings up 3rd. Here's Howe. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. A great play there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants go up by 2 touchdowns. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
They'll run on first down. Cartwright, and he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Check smash, check smash.
On 2nd down, Cartwright, and he's going to be met at about the 43.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 28. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Foster. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways, and right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week, and we just saw their first one of this game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. And this one is right through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So he missed his first attempt, remember, but this time he gets back on the bike and knocks it home.
Yeah, and sometimes that first one can really impact you moving forward. It can just stay with you too long and affect everything else you do during the game. In this case, though, able to shake it off. He's riding high again.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 45 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Howell now to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Now a 2nd and 10. Howell. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Now they go play action with Howell. Throw left side complete. That's Barnett. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Back to throw, Howell. This is caught. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Ready up.
One last shot before the break. Howell. Touchdown, Giants. A great effort there as time expires in the first half. And the Giants would extend their lead here just before halftime. So they say no to the field goal try late in the half, and it winds up really paying off as they score on the final play.
Yeah, a little bit of a gamble, but they had some foresight as well because they knew they were going to get the ball to start the third quarter. So they thought to themselves, if we score here, we can double up on back-to-back drives when we start the second half.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Faking the handoff. Howell. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Battle. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Get it. Stick the eagle. Stick the eagle. Ready.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Ready.
Second down and inches. And he's got his man out of the slot, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
Here we go.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Looking to throw. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Here we go.
Here's second and 10. Up the middle they go. Cartwright. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some... Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Azeez Ojulari drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. And his kick is good. And that'll get the deficit down to 15. Well, whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They run the counter. Dawkins. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 59 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. So they go pass, now they go run, and 2 plays resulting in really nice pickups.
Certainly sounds like a 50-50 deal, doesn't it? Sounds like great balance. Well, you know what all those coaches have told us over the years, Brandon, that balance is? It means doing what you want to when you want to. That play calling's working very...
It got his man complete. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. A great play there. 37 yards. And the Giants have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
They'll look to throw here. They'll set up the screen to Vaughn. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy 1st down.
You want to see a defensive coordinator get upset and throw his headset? This is the kind of play that'll do it. You force 3rd and long. This is almost sort of a give-up play. You're just hoping to get something positive, and it winds up breaking big, and they convert on 3rd down.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A big play here for Dallas. 46 yards.
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam, but notice how he keeps his head on a swivel, looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. 3rd quarter action here in this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Cartwright, and there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, Dragon 60. 19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Giants are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Throwing here, Howell. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. And that one results in 35 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Dawkins, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Howell from the gun. Over the middle, it's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Street. 19 Lions.
He'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to waste the time. What do y'all do?
Get it? Mustang 19. Ready,
Back to throw now on first down. This one swung out to Vaughn. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up second down.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown. CeeDee Lamb with career touchdown number 60. And the Cowboys are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Up the middle they go. Dawkins, and he will have a Giants first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, down the numbers, there he goes, and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 79 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Dawkins evades the tackler, and now some space. Touchdown, Giants. A big play there. That's rushing touchdown number 20 on the year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it up. And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And I believe he was able to get this back. He was. Boy, after giving up the touchdown, lucky that didn't turn into another.
I didn't do this in college, but I did it in high school. When you return kicks and you lose it yourself, the panic that goes through you and the determination to get the ball back, I don't even know how to describe it. And I think we just saw an example there.
Yeah, and the relief when you get it back like he did.
Yeah, you go to the sidelines, you know you're going to get yelled at, but you can handle it because you got the ball back. And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
Ready, set.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Again, he'll drop to throw. That'll be dumped off to Vaughn, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And quickly, they get to the line. Back to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the
These weren't defensive scores. I wouldn't be scoring these, but I'm trying to win Defensive Player of the Year with this kid, so sorry. I wouldn't have scored on offense again the last 2 drives if I had the choice. Alright, I just want to make sure like you're not thinking I'm like trying to like showboat or shit when I score those. I'm just...
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return.
Gotcha. That kid leading for Defensive Back of the Year right now, and if he gets it, he gets Superstar, so pretty important. Because Lord knows I'm not going to get a CB bump without it. This was close in the first half, though. Yeah.
And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six.
Right.
Put the icing on the cake.
Right, yeah.
What has been a rough go for them.
I'll decline it, I don't care.
Get about 6 up to the 27-yard.
Yeah, I agree. Like, the way they just allow all these run stuff abilities to be on the line is stupid. I think I've been promoting the, like, them banning stacking, like, outside, no inside, and having too many inside stuffs for a while, but nobody seems to care. But you have games like this where you literally can't run. It's,
call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult.
Yeah.
3rd and 5. This linebacking core, they've done a good job.
Yeah, it's just how it's going to be like the second half of this cycle, because like the amount of abilities now, like the number of abilities people have, like the slots has increased by like 2 if you're X Factor. Like now you have 4 abilities out of 2. It's going to be incredibly. Oh, I didn't realize it's 4th down. It's going to be incredibly toxic because of how many people are going to have just full teams now.
Defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, it's tough, man. It's tough. You can't do it.
Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Come get Montague or Clemens. I'm trading them both, even if I get peanuts for them.
Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This has really just been a lopsided affair. What a performance.
Not yet, but I mean, I'm just planning for like down the road. I'm always looking ahead.
We might be discussing dinner plans, talking about steak and sushi, whatever the case is. CD, this ball game is pretty much.
Barnett, yeah, he's normal death. Hopefully, not for long, but I didn't feed him enough. Honestly, he didn't get the 1,100 yards or whatever. I know. Yeah, I mean, he's fast, but I mean. Tight ends are just tight ends. That's why I try not to throw to him too much. It's like 88 or 89 speed, yeah.
On 2nd down now, Dawkins, and he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
The running back's like 95 speed now.
To run the football in that situation. I think
the running back that I'm playing.
Game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous
I don't care if you run this, but I'm just letting you know this formation is banned in case some other people might care. Oh no, he didn't fumble. He didn't fumble. Don't lie. Don't lie on my name.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance.
It's 4-3-6-1.
So
yeah.
This will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
It's a great formation. Just can't run it in here. I run it in my other league because we don't ban it. But
that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one
too
away.
lazy to regulate it.
Here. Where will they spot it?
The admin team.
Just outside the 20-yard line.
Exactly. Yeah, that's. I mean, that's. Yeah, that's the toughest thing about this league, I think.
That they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing.
Nice.
CD, but unfortunately,
I thought you were going outside.
Second half has pretty much been a carbon.
Yeah, you can't disguise. You can't disguise in here. That's why I've been trying to experiment. I'm playing corner a lot this year because one, I'm trying to develop my corner, but two, it's just a different look. Like everybody expects you to be using a linebacker, right? So when you hop out on a corner in a cover 3, it's like, ooh, this is different. Ooh, he's gone. Nope.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Got points this time. Your offense was a lot better this game. I mean, I know you didn't throw that much in the second half last game, but you didn't throw 8 picks in the first half. Yeah, that's always tough. Yeah, Hayden made some throws in this one. It's just the red zone turnovers, I think, is what killed you. Yeah. No, I get it. Good game.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off season. But on game day,